can tell everybody.
Welcome back to GMA3. Our next guest is a five-time NBA All-Star and Olympic gold medalist. He recently signed a historic contract to stay on with the Boston Celtics, the biggest in NBA history.
And this song right here is so appropriate, isn't it either? Yes, it is, because he is the man. And now he's releasing a children's book called Baby Dunks a Lot, inspired by his own son, Deuce. Please welcome to the studio the NBA's biggest star, Jayson Tatum.
Thank you for having me.
Good to see you, man.
Likewise.
First, congratulations. I mean, you've done a lot. Your first NBA championship with the Celtics, a gold medal with the Olympics, and now, I love this here, you're starring in the documentary Starting Five, coming out next month. How would you sum up this year? It's not even over.
It's been a busy one, but I'm thankful, right? It's a lot of things that I've wanted to accomplish in my career, and staying present in the moment while doing that, but also, not being complacent. There's a lot of things I still want to accomplish, but just being very thankful and, keeping my feet on the ground.
And speaking of keeping you busy, you have a 6-year-old, Deuce.
I do.
And as a mama, this melts my heart. I just can't help it. Like, you talk about how you love reading to your son. Mm-hmm. You wrote this book. You were telling us you actually let him choose the illustrations. Mm-hmm. Kids are really tough on parents. What does he think of it?
So honestly, this was like a 2-year process, and I was fascinated of like everything that goes into creating a book and all the moving parts and the working pieces. But there was a part where there was a list of illustrators, and we had to pick which one, and who better to rely on than a 6-year-old kid. Deuce actually got to pick the illustrator. But it's no different than any other parent, right? It's a part of our nightly routine. Everybody reads to their kid, and for me, it's just special to be able to share a piece of our relationship, with the rest of the world.
And what's been the reaction so far from other parents who have shared it with their kids?
It's been great. It's been tremendous. Within the last 2 days, people reaching out saying that their son or daughter loved the book, and everybody loves the illustrations. So for me, it's been happy to hear. It's been good to hear that because this is all new to me. I never thought I would come out with a children's book, but I'm happy I did.
Over the weekend, you were at Boston College working out with the women's team. WNBA is having a moment.
A big moment.
So I'm curious, what do you think of the idea of Boston having a women's team?
So they have a team in Connecticut Sun, and recently they played the LA Sparks in TD Garden. It was the first time I think a WNBA team played at TD Garden, and it was sold out. I went, and it was amazing. I love the fans in Connecticut, but I would love if, they could come down to Boston and we could, share the arena and, share that space together.
And speaking of team, you're one of the biggest stars in the NBA. You ready for next season?
Yeah, it's been a busy, quick summer, but, I'm looking forward to getting back with the team. We have opening night coming up, getting our rings and seeing a banner being raised, and looking forward to being on that journey to try to do it again.
But is there a ritual? I mean, is there something that you do to get your mind set for the moment?
You have to reset. The season is so long. There's so much that goes into it. Taking a healthy break and getting away from basketball for a little bit, just for some peace of mind, right? But it's almost time to get back into it. We start practicing in about 12 days.
That is a really wise way to approach it. Jayson, thank you so much for being here today. And you can pick up a copy of Baby Dunks a Lot. It's available everywhere books are sold, or just scan that QR code right there at the bottom of your screen if you'd like to purchase a copy.
Gotta love it. Go support him.